Hello and welcome to another Nikke video. A mini update is going to drop soon and a mini event is also included. Hope you enjoy the video. So before I go ahead and talk about the update, I was going to go ahead and show this main illustration that they just released. It's very beautiful. I mean, it shows Modernia there in the center. She's crying just a little bit, you know, because she's missing everybody. And also it shows the counter squad as dolls. The only thing is that it has with her wrapping around the commander. That's technically, I mean, from the official art that's released, it's more of a darker hair color. I could see how some people could confuse this with another commander that we've seen in game a lot, which would be Johan, since Johan does have gray hair. The only thing is that Johan has blue eyes, though. That's the only thing. Where right here, in the one that's Modernia is holding is brown eyes. So I think they just might have had a mistake when drawing this. Unfortunately, there's other official images released that's in this similar style that has a gray hair. So I'm not sure. I mean, I don't know if something happened there, but yeah, the drawing is fantastic either way. All right, now let's go. I'm gonna go ahead and take just a look at this update here. So it's gonna be coming very, very soon, because before they did state it's gonna be on the 24th, and it will be on the 24th there. So it's gonna be from 1100 to 1500. And the first step, it's going to be right here. It's going to say new costume. So special costume, Modernia, first affection. The yearning for first love lingers behind its fragrance. Modernia, first affection can be obtained from Modernia special. You may check the new event information below to find out. All right. Now also for number 2, for the new event, it says Modernia special. So it says event duration. It goes from the 24th, so right after the update. It goes all the way to September 27th. So that's more than a month out. So yeah, you'll have plenty of time to get this costume for her. Not only that, here it says to all commanders, thank you for so much for your support. Log in during the event period to obtain the brand new costume of the winner of the popularity pool, Modernia's exclusive first affection costume, and limited frames of the top 5 Nikkes, which would be Modernia, Scarlet, Alice, Anise, and Rapunzel. So here it shows her in her sleepwear, you know, which it's an oversized shirt, which I'm assuming it's the commander's based on that. And here in the top center, you know, it shows her and hugging with the commander. And on the bottom 5 frames, I did like how they designed them. I mean, I especially like Rapunzel's, because it looks a little bit like floppy ears, the one on the left there. But even then, I do like how they designed all these frames. I mean, even if you look at Scarlet's, the second one there, you can notice her hat there on the top left corner with all the matching color schemes. Modernia obviously in the center, since she got number 1 by a clear margin there. It also includes her bandage right there, all loose, with Alice being on the 4th place. And then lastly, all the way at the end, that is Anise. I like how they did include the ammo on the sides there. So all of this you will receive for free, just as long as you log into the game. This was after everybody voted in the polls, and after the second day, it was very clear who was going to be the top 10, no problem, since everyone was voting. And on top of that, since they gave everybody a chance to vote 5 times, a lot of people just either picked the same Nikke. There's very few people that pick multiple. Hey, I picked multiple Nikkes because there's a lot of them and I like. But yeah, there was a very clear winner after the second day. Like it was no contest. And not only that, as well, for the costume, after the first day too, for Modernia's costume, there's 3 different choices. All of them looked extremely lovely. But again, after the first day, it was by a long shot that costume C, which is the one that you're seeing right now, that was gonna win after the first day. Like it was no contest. It was so far ahead. The others had no chance of catching up, and I could see why. I mean, it's just a very, very lovely costume, and of course it's all for free. The only downside that unfortunately everybody was expecting, and I was hoping they would do, but again, they are not doing a rerun on Modernia's banner. Everybody thought they were gonna do it. It would have been the smart thing financially for them to do, because hey, you're gonna get this new costume, and for me, I have her at MLB, so I'm gonna enjoy this costume very easily. But unfortunately, there's a lot of people that do not have her, especially if you join the game after her banner was over. And how everybody knows, with pilgrims, there's a very, very small chance to get a pilgrim, but then on top of that, to get Modernia specifically, that's an even slimmer chance. With more pilgrims being added as time goes on, that chance to get that specific pilgrim is going to be slimmer and slimmer. And as well, so far, I mean, the game hasn't been released a year yet, So this can change, but so far there has not been one banner rerun so far yet in the history of the game. Of course, over time that will change. I'm pretty sure some of these banners will be rerun, but for now there hasn't been a single banner rerun, and I was assuming she was going to be the first one to be rerun, but nope, she is not. So unfortunately, if you do not have her now, you can still get all these goodies, so you'll still be able to get her costume and the frames, and you'll be able to display them no problem. The only downside is you won't be able to use the costume, since you actually need the unit to actually use a costume. So hopefully they do something in the future where, hey, maybe there'll be a pilgrim selector or something. I want everybody to use this costume, and if they're not, I mean, it's nice to get the costume for free, but it's gonna suck because you're just gonna have the costume and never use it until one day you luckily do pull her. All right, now we're gonna look at the special event First Affection, and it starts from the 24th all the way through the 31st. And it says, sorting through the closet brought back memories of the joyful past. I don't know if they're gonna talk about her before she became Modernia. Most likely not. I don't think they're gonna talk a lot about, but most likely just about the time where, if you already got far in the story, you already know this, but you know, the time that the commander brought her finally back to her senses. They were all together like a little family, and then eventually she had to be let go because there's a lot of people in the government that wanted her, and that was the only way to protect her. And not only that, she was able to get better skills as well in the story, just because she's gonna be going with Snow White, Scarlet, and all the others to improve her skills as well, since she did not have a good grasp of her skills. She learned extremely quickly in the according to the lore, but yeah, she was like pretty much a baby. Next up is gonna be a 7-day login event. So it's gonna go from the 24th through September 4th. So pretty much you're just gonna log in, and it's looking like it's gonna be the standard stuff. But the only thing that's gonna be different from this login event from the others is that we're also gonna get here. It says get advanced recruit vouchers and development materials when you log in. Because before, with the other 7-day login bonus, the free things we would receive, it would just be normal tickets and level ups and credits and all that stuff. But here we're actually getting advanced recruit vouchers, which is perfect because Nier is coming very, very soon. It's going to come pretty much right after this ends. And then here's just some other stuff, which is going to be the weekend full burst. So you'll be able to get double resources. So that way you could go ahead and, level up your Nikke's more better there. And it's going to be from the 26th all the way to the 28th. Union raid is going to come up again, so it's coming up very soon. It's going to begin on the 25th, so just one day after this event has already started. It's going to be from the 25th all the way till the end of the month there. They haven't really stated what boss is going to be this Union raid. Other than that, it's just going to be like 5. I think is it 5 or 7? I forgot. But pretty much it's going to be those bosses you have to take down, and the faster you take them down, the higher in the ranking you're going to go. And then you'll be able to get more of those batteries. More of the currencies in order to buy the batteries to go ahead and level up your Nikke's even further. And then here, they're just going to talk about some new pay packages here. So there's some new commodities. So it's going to be obviously from the duration of the event. Just go ahead if you want to buy more packages, or if you want to get ready for the collab, since these packages do also, on top of including gems, they will also include advanced recruit vouchers. So then that way you can go ahead and make sure you pull in the units if you do not have enough golden tickets. And yeah, they also reiterate further like what they're gonna add, but pretty much, I mean, it's just the standard pay packages. And obviously as well, they're not gonna say what bugs they're fixing, so then that way people don't abuse those bugs. All right, that's about it. I mean, there's gonna be a ton of free things we're gonna receive. So we're gonna receive the Modernia costume, the 5 frames, and also the 7-day login bonus with some advanced recruit vouchers included. On top of that, we're gonna have a little mini event, which hopefully they do have some more goodies in those events as well. They didn't really mention it there. Also as well, I can't wait to see the costume. I mean, heck, just looking at how it's drawn, it's incredible. I can't wait to see it in action. And that's about it. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time. Scrublord out.